Hello, hello. Hi, everyone. Good morning. Just answered a question, a prompt on lot systems. Feels really good. The question is cool too. Are you a morning person? Well, I'm trying to wake up as early as I can. Recently, it's working well. Hi, Daniel, Vladislav, Andrei, Nikitos, Roma, Inoplanetan, Alice, Arthur. Hi, everyone. Today is Friday. It's 10 a.m. 10:10. 10:10:10. And it's another Friday update. We connecting on everything lot. So um, today I just wanted to talk about a few things. Usual, the vision of lot, next steps, the progress, the team, the results. The idea for the streams is to keep the company as transparent as possible. Um, I just looked through videos on this channel. They're all private or unlisted at this point, but they're like years of videos, and it's really amazing to see. Um, the goal for the streams is that this will be company tradition. So I'm imagining that every person who at lot would stream their own department or their own thing within lot. So maybe at the beginning it's just a couple of people, then maybe a few years in we can do streams every day. Maybe at some point you just tune into the channel and it's 24/7. Just company updates, prototypes, R&D, live streams, um, people building things live, conversations with users and um, engineers, designers. So that's the vision for this channel. Um, so I really see this as a lot stream, and I'm doing it at this point, but I hope that there'll be more people here soon. So shout out to the whole team. We'll talk about the progress and things are moving. Hi Mac, hi Shivs. So I hope you joined the new version of Lot. If you go to Lot Systems, you can register and have this dashboard. And dashboard has your context. It's the time, of course, um, weather, humidity, temperature, and information like sunrise. This is very, very beginning, of course. Um, However, it gives so much of idea what this can become. So one of the most important things here is that context. We're all different, and we live in a different. Uh, if everyone will be morning person, why would you ask this question? Sometimes, of course, everyone want to wake up early, but sometimes people would stay not wake up at 5 a.m. but go to sleep at 5 a.m. And I was like this, a few years ago. Some people live. It starts snowing, raining. Some people live in different time zone. So all these things kind of happens on background anyway with our computers. But I feel that even for you, for yourself, this context is always somewhere, and it's very uh, just humbling at the morning to see where you are. This is me. This is where I am. I managed to wake up at 6:30. The weather is good. The sun is up. So that information is that first that you want to put in your um, vision, in your perspective. We recently, a few weeks ago, launched Memory, and Memory is, well, it's your memory. It's kind of you from the future ask question to you in the present. So you in the future already knows what it is and know what will happen, and it knows that everything is well and great, and there's no need to worry, and you only have to be present with yourself. But yourself present having hard time to acknowledge that every morning, every day, me of course included. And so the memory is a reminder what you stand, where you stand, what's your goals, and what's your personal world is. And so I was happy today to receive Are You a Morning Person? First thing happens in my mind, am I a morning person? Well, I woke up today early, but I didn't woke up right away. I could wake up much earlier. Note to myself, try to do it tomorrow. So to me, that's a use case. What's supposed to happen at lot? What's supposed to happen during my day to day, and with the product? So tomorrow morning, when I open my eyes, my first thought is amazing. Good morning, me. Let's go. And so the system sends you those questions on the right time, on the right moment. This particular version that is online now is not context based yet, is not full AI yet. However, that will be launched in the next few days. And again, thank you for team for working on this. And Phil, we've been working on this since um, July, I think, talking about memory, long-term memory, and how to implement it. And I saw some prototypes already that will be plugged in during the next few days. And um, it's really crazy. The question is generated by the machine. 2 years ago, 3 years ago, that would be absolute sci-fi. We would sit and write like 50 questions for like months. Now it's generated by the machine. Once it's generated by the machine, it means that it's super unique. The way it's generated, using your context, time, day, sunrise, humidity, temperature. So if you are in cold environment, it will be different question from if you're in hot environment. If it's morning for you, it will be different question than it's night. And the most mind-blowing thing is that once I answer question, it adds it to the model. So over time, even over a week, you approximately receive 2 questions per day, in the morning and at night. This hopefully in the future will be even more personalized and contextualized. So nobody will know how many questions would receive. I might receive 10 questions in the week, you might receive one, just based on the context. But already my each answer contribute to the model. And so my next question that will be say tomorrow will be very different already based what I answered. All your answers currently are recorded to your profile together with the context. So once the OpenAI backend is in, that means that you will create your own uh, model. The next interesting question is, well, why would I create my model on Lot if I can create it on OpenAI site directly? And I still think, and maybe we can discuss this. I would love to hear your take on this. But I'm thinking that this system that really try to build relationship with you in it, it's upside down. It's not you saying, "Hi, Chat, hi, OpenAI. I would like to create a model. This is who I am. This is what I do. This is my resume." And so that's the proposition. And then you can put it on App Store. It's absolutely groundbreaking and amazing. Like we hear, everyone can create their own her. With Lot, I feel that you're creating something long term that is not for the sake of even public, but rather an intimate model of yourself. So your preferences that you not even think of, things that you don't even consider, might appear and guide you towards a new self. No matter what background we have or age, we have two parts: the public, confident, extrovert part of my being, and inevitably introvert, intimate, personal part. And so Lot analyze and creates that snapshot. So that's where the conversation with model ends. And I think we have the next step: what happens after. So now the system knows about me. It knows if I like coffee or tea. It even knows that I don't recognize it. Somehow it remembers that every Friday I have tea instead of coffee. It knows, it notices the pattern in my sleep. It notices patterns in my context, weather, how I use the site, how often I answer the questions. Now the system can suggest something that is uniquely for me, and no one else in the world will receive that prompt. But what if it's not even a prompt? What if it's a product? What if I receive a personalized perfume oil and the scent is designed based on my personality, based on the question I asked over the past year? So that's the vision. Each product, each physical product sent to you because you need it. It's sent in out quantities that you need with your name on it and on the schedule you need. And I still think this is first phase one, where it's it's kind of crazy, right? 1 month ago, this conversation was still sci-fi. Now we're here with full-blown agents. So the next phase for me is personalized physical environment. We call it spatial computer. Like toothbrush is the controller of my spatial computer. Perfume oil is the controller and UI of my spatial computer. I don't need VR. I'm already in VR. And so every product I use contribute to that context. Makes it even more personalized, even more mine. And for me, really the ultimate goal is we fix, help with the feelings of loneliness, fear, shame. Those things are very mechanical and they appear in our life because of different things. But kids inside us don't have it and they don't want those feelings at all. And so those feelings are like adult feelings. And with the system that we building and proposing, we want you to wake up one morning at the right time, right place, with beautiful products around you and relationships that you want. And we think that the company can help you with that, can motivate you to change your life, to update your life, and it starts with yourself. So the self-care is the key. The mission is empower love. So people can love themselves. If people love themselves, they automatically successful, they automatically loving and they love people around them. They automatically have great routine and great energy. So module by module, block by block, the system is designed for that. Alex, I trust a lot more. I I trust a lot than OpenAI. Um, what do you think about AI pin? AI pin is very great, and OpenAI is very great too. Maybe I can go to some slides so we can have some images. Uh, what do you think about AI pin, Alexander? What's your take? So this image to me, this is not our image. This is image from the internet. So if you know the credit, please leave it in the comments. But I like it. I like this image because it represents the vision of the company. I'll go for um, so what I discussed before is what we have at this point. It's already done. Like the dashboard, we have OpenAI, we have the model that builds based on you. All those things that we were talking for 6 years are now there. The question is generated by the machine. We store the context. The machine follow up based on your context. All that is create your we call ghost, but it creates your personality. So later, the products that will be built, manufactured, and shipped will be based on your personality and your individual preferences. We tested the all kind of parts, and we built the first foundational brick, which is foundational. We put brick to the first foundational. We put we put no, it's we build the foundation for the future system with this uh, very simple software already. So I will talk about what it can become. So I'm thinking, even if this company, $100 million valuation or $1 billion valuation, it still will feel and look like this image. There will be no UI, like crazy buttons. I think there will be no landing pages, some complicated accounts or logins. It will be just few statistics from your being, from your body. And it's all will be just you, your face, and your body. And that's it. Everything else will be on the background. That's the definition of spatial computer. And that's the vision of computer science for connected computers to disappear. So you don't see them and they all on the background. I imagine this interface to be suitable for a personal AI device. It can show you statistics, can show you some uh, almost like a text pager. This is how much money you have. This is the temperature. Could be even personal temperature with the sensors inside the device. This is how much time. This is how much of the daylight you have. So use it accordingly. In your next delivery in 3 days. The assumption here is that if you need to modify anything, if you can talk to AI and it will be modified. Maybe you have a setting somewhere, but it's going away. I can imagine this interface on Vision Pro, where you do your things, and just like in a game, on a somewhere in a left. Hello, hello. The stream is back. Um, so, questions. When you plan to start manufacturing physical products? As soon as we can set up a fulfillment center in the US. Gulag, what's going on here? What is the orange box you're in? The orange box is specially designed interface for intimate conversations with the AI, like a confession booth. Imagine if you wear AI pin or you wear tab and or you use uh, her on OpenAI. What I found, if you have a conversation in public with it, it's very like you kind of trying to show off. But when you in a booth like this and talking directly to it, um, you go more candid, more intimate. So maybe the interface for the AI is not even the device; it's a room. It's like a pod. So if it's soundproof pod, and you can go inside and it sees you and talk to you, that's the best interface. No matter how elegant the solution for AI pin will be, you will not be able to talk with it directly. Maybe our generation wouldn't, but new generation will be able. So it's interesting. Maybe to continue this logic, the best ever AI interface is the car. That's why maybe you don't have a wheel in the future, like the steering wheel, because you just go in mostly to talk to it, mostly to connect, and it's you have a 1 hour commute personal conversation with your God. So that could be it. Vladislav, AI PIN has potential. Today, it distinguishes itself with little other than creative innovation, which is not innovation at all. Interesting. Well, as a designer, I just wanted to say, I guess it would be great if it would be Apple venture. It's like Apple saying, "These our alumnus. These are the people that worked with us for so long, and they branch out into new company. And this company is will be within Apple ecosystem, but it will be completely new device and new structure. They didn't do it. Maybe Apple is still behind it. We don't know. But Airbnb did that with Samara. Like Samara is designed as a standalone company, completely new, fresh. Its entire home, but it would work within Airbnb ecosystem. And so to me, that's on organization level, it's like high end design. And so, for example, they never mentioned Apple in the presentation, um, but they mentioned it as corporation I worked in. Andre, when do you plan to make it hardware? Um, so, for example, this device, I think we go to this uh, same. I will just explain from my perspective, my experience, but it's really very subjective. What I'm thinking is that even if this product is designed and we have 5,000 or 10,000 units in the warehouse. What's next? Not designed, manufactured. What's next? We have to sell it. It's very hard to sell 10,000 units directly. It will be only a couple of hundreds. To sell thousands of units, you need to go and work with distributor. The only distributor for this could be gadget stores or Apple itself. So before we can manufacture a device, we need to find a way how to sell it. And what we're proposing with Lot is that you don't have to shop for the device. It will be just in one of the packages one day. You will not know how much it costs to make. You will not pay $1,000 or $600 for it. You will not think of it as a product you bought. It will be part of Lot system, to be part of a product that you received in one of your packages, and it will make sense. So to me, that setup goes before manufacturing itself. Maybe build a prototype, maybe show it, maybe sell 100 units. But if we want to build ecosystem and make impact, we need to plan 10,000 units, 100,000 units. So, and for that, we designed our own distribution, our own ecosystem. So at this point, the site completely mimics the device. And like Tony Fadell from Nest said, build hardware as a last resort when there's nothing you can do with software. Then you run all simulations, then you prototype it all in software. Only after build the hardware. And so far, the website, the vision, the simplest interaction website we have mimics the device completely. So what is the real reason we might need a hardware device? Perhaps when the system is so big, then we can say, all right, we don't need to be on the grid. We don't need to be on official internet. We don't want to be on Instagram. We don't want to be on TikTok. We don't want to be on a salary. We don't want to use Spotify for music. I feel that's when the device can come in, when that kind of system is ready. Um, but if we produce it now, no matter how great it will be, most likely people use it for a couple of weeks and ask for a refund just because of the use case. So strategically, I feel that after we went through ChatGPT era, when everyone will have their own her and understand how it works, once we have 5,000, 10,000 people on physical subscription, after that we can launch the device. Because no matter how many products there can be, if OpenAI release their product tomorrow, that's the new iPhone, and most likely they work on it one way or another. Sam Altman and Johnny Ive announced a fund. That means that it will be super design, super technological hardware products. Perhaps it will be AI ecosystem itself, OpenAI ecosystem itself. So we will product. We have 1,000 units, 5,000 units of that device. Tomorrow, OpenAI release their product, and they have 100 million users already. So that's why we're starting with SOAP for the body. And the mind is on the web browser. That's the thinking. I'm just brainstorming with you. In our original offering, we had ear earpiece. That's the her. Here calls me. What would I do? Not what would OpenAI do, or Elon Musk do, or Steve Jobs do, or my partner, my parents. What would I do? Then, if we ask this question, most likely most of us, depends on the age, will go much earlier, like 19, 17. What would I do if I'm 17 right now? How would I react? What would I say? What's my objective and mission? 17 may be ready to relate. What would I do if I'm 12? That excitement for life. And to me, that's what the my version, my model will remind me every day. I'm showing slides from upcoming Lot deck. So the previous one is online on our Twitter. We're working on a new deck and just showing some slides. We'll go back to questions. Alexander, I like that AI pin refuses screens. Visual communication. Yes. I like the projector so much. Then I was walking and thinking about it, and there's a projector in AI pin that looks like iPhone 1 or Apple Watch 1. But then there's also projector inside STEM player. Would I rather talk to AI pin or a STEM player? Gulag, I'm gonna go outside. If I hear the word AI one more time or see another subscription as a service pitch nobody ever asked for, I'll explode. It's a fair point. Igor. Hi, Andre. Mark, Evgeny. Very curious what Lot is building. Can anybody share more info links? Don't get, seems like the old sub model. What's new? What's a Lot sub for a long time? That's the conversation. So that's the stack for our subscription AI subscription service, and uh, the first foundational block is community. Why it's important? Because it creates identity. Um, Hopefully, this will be beyond brand, beyond celebrities or personalities. Hopefully, the whole community movement, the way people talk to each other, the way people treat each other, the way people respect each other and design products will create this identity. I want to be within Lot community because they ethical, because they transparent, because they fearless and open. what kind of product is for that? The morning dashboard. So if you go to Lot Systems, you log into your dashboard. That's where you already start to see how many people online and talk to the machine. This is what we're doing at this point. That's the current setup. The next block of the pyramid is finance. We tested it and we prototyped it. It's fundamental for our community and our user base. People who on Lot, they want to own part of the company. They want to be investors. Perhaps they want to be investors only at Lot and nowhere else. To achieve that, we need to build a financial part of Lot. The easiest way to do it is to build wallet. So the next step will be for us is to build online wallet and make the transactions within ecosystem so it creates its own circular economy where buying products, subscribing to products, or investing would have a cyclic effect. I bought something, therefore I invested. I invested, I receive a package for free. That's the wallet. We need it for growth. We need it so we start to accumulate wealth. So the questions with cash flow, the questions with future funding will go away. So for long run, that's the brick, that's the piece we have to add. I feel that only after that we can start to deploy self-care. That will be a refill subscription, something that we already tested and prototyped. It's products for your body and for your mind. That comes to your door every month. That will create self-love. Once that is running, that means that it's sustainable business, not just the packages that we can send. It's a sustainable business that works and grows. We can go and start working on basics. To me, basics is items that you use every day, not necessarily self-care, but like a sofa, a table, a set of mobile furniture that you can carry easily, a mobile office, clothes, accessories. So those things will come last. That's for comfort. So I recently start to think about it as I was thinking about it as digital and physical. Then we were thinking about it as mind and body. I'm thinking maybe even the way to think about it is it's just memories. And so physical world creating memories. And our business is to send you toothbrush that will create a memory, not remove it, not make it a routine. You have to have a special moment with yourself. And digital part is simply memory storage. That's where you keep the settings, the copy of yourself, the copy of your preferences, of your mind. It's a backup. And that, to me, the formula. Igor, is it equity, share, option, or coin for finance? Um, well, it's mostly for uh, having a subscription without interruption. For the most part, people would unsubscribe because they want to save money. That's not the best experience for both parties. For us as a company and for user, it's also not a great moment. So hopefully, the finance part will design so it will help to accumulate money to credit next packages, um, and allocate them between users in terms of referral programs, discounts. All should be reflected in your wallet. So the internal wallet is very important because you would use that wallet for all load products. We already did it a few years ago, and I still think that's the best way, where it's not a bank that you connect or a card that you connect to a service, but rather you top up lot, you add money to your lot wallet, and we charge lot wallet. We don't charge a card. So that's the main reason. What else is on the mind? Um, well, just stay tuned to the site. I think that's where the latest will be. That's where the latest updates will be. I hope in the next few months we'll be able to have a release schedule so we can do updates every week. Um, just setting up and organizing everything. We'll load ship packages to all countries. It's interesting what's happening in the world. Realistically, again, COVID taught us a lot of lessons, and um, the strategy that Tesla taking with Gigafactory is the best one. We create a fulfillment center in the US that becomes a standard, and then we franchise that standard to other countries. So initially, we might ship it globally and deal with the politics, but ideally we have fulfillment center in the US, fulfillment center in Europe, fulfillment center in Asia, and we distribute products locally and we manufacture products locally too. So that's the vision. So I just wanted to leave this visionary conversation lot update with two thoughts. So I identified two problems in human experience after all things, and I hope that you'll see that Lot is addressing them, and we're trying to build products around those two pain points. First is morning. In the morning, you need to be the best possible mood the moment you open your eyes. You need to feel loved and you need to feel belonging. You need to have identity before you wear any clothes, before you log into any service, before you play any music. You have to feel loved, belonging, and you have to feel the identity. It's a very hard problem to solve. And the second hard problem to solve is memories. I often find myself in the moment when I think this is the best moment of my life. I'm absolutely happy. And you can see how this moment transitioned to another moment, and then next day you don't remember it. Pictures are really great. Videos are really great. Perhaps there are more to that. So what I want for myself is wake up in the morning with myself and be happy and full. I want to wake up before sun. And then I want to remember that moment. So that's the vision. I think in the future there's place for a company like Lot on a mega scale. I think and believe that Lot is missing component in today modern citizen stack. I have Apple computer, I have Tesla, I have Easy, and I want to have Lot within that same stack. I use Airbnb for travel, and I use Lot to be myself, to feel myself. I want Lot to be yet another subscription in your list. I subscribed to iCloud, I subscribed to Autopilot, I subscribed to Blue Checkmark on Twitter. I subscribed to Spotify. I subscribed to Netflix. Hopefully, one day, the same amount of users will be subscribed to Lot. Andrei, what I like most about this is that it cuts through the paranoia of AI spying on you and imagines a world where it's valuable to learn how synthetic intelligence imagines you. Well, isn't it what love is? If you fall in love with the person it's supposed to be that you love them for what they are, but for the most part, you imagine a future, new life for them and for yourself. And so it's great. Synthetic intelligence would love you and would imagine a better version of yourself of you. So it's a great thought. Sergey, does the idea of existing for only 30 years still apply to Lot? No, forever. Vladislav, what other interfaces might the Lot have? Vision Pro, very big potential. Vision Pro will be big thing. I'm not sure how it would work, but I feel that it's not going to be an app store for Vision Pro apps. I think you would just go to the website and you have mobile version of the website, you have AI pin version of the website, you have ChatGPT that can become a version of your website, and you have Vision Pro. Somehow, I think that the website URL is still the future of digital real estate. All right. Thank you very much, and let's talk soon. I hope to have more updates, and once we have them, we will be live. Shout out to the team and everyone who follow our journey. Please spread the word. It's an amazing time. Talk soon.